This is a very German-centric game.
Yes.
Hello!
Yeah.
So this is Team Reichspakt joining us. How are you guys doing? How do you think things are going so far?
First of all, I wanted to thank my mom and dad. You know, I would have never gotten to this point without them.
Literally.
Epic troll.
So do you want to introduce your faction, introduce which nations you're playing as, and then we'll go from there?
We should start from the top down. Oh, you're Germany.
Yeah, I'm Germany, so I'm the Germany player. We're playing as Reichspakt today. I think our winning strategy of weaponizing autism is a winning strategy, but we'll see about that. And with that being said, I'll give the mic to Austria.
I'm Austria, and Hungary, and Bohemia, and Slovakia, and Galicia, Lodomeria, and Transylvania and Illyria.
Okay, so you're all the
Lots
things.
of nations. Yes, very multicultural.
Bipolar.
We include all Balkans.
Yes, Balkans as well.
Yes.
Our winning plan is creating a nice federal empire where everyone can live in happiness under Austria.
I do like that you're giving each of the nations there their own national identity, and you're kind of letting them do it. And yeah.
You want to pass it down to me? See, stability is not my strongest point, but as long as you got war support, it's fine. So everything's going great in the Bulgarian Empire. Honestly, like no Bulgarian, it could have dreamt that this was gonna happen. A big empire, very cool.
And I have a feeling it's going to get bigger now that you're starting to really get your teeth into the Ottomans down there.
Yeah, I might have gotten encircled. Don't look at that.
Oh yeah, right here. Yes, I see that.
No, I'm unencircling, it's fine.
Yeah,
See,
KFC
this is my
move
plan.
in.
I am moving in, don't worry.
No, I'm already moving in myself.
Also, KFC introduce.
Hello, I'm Ukraine. I'm being held here against my will, forcing me and resourcing shit that I don't want to.
Shut up.
No, please.
You're here, but
Look at that encirclement though.
KFC, you're here, but by your own volition. Tell the stream that you like Kaiserreich.
No.
KFC blink once if you're in danger.
As if we could see that.
Titan, now you.
I can.
I'm playing Sweden, and I'm also being held here against my will.
It's not true.
Yes.
Bro, did you not just like say no
gotta-
to your job to play Kaiserreich
Yes.
SMH?
I told them I was gonna be sick. But now I'm here.
What if they're watching the stream?
I was going to say you've just
Well-
announced that publicly, so
Yes.
It's of course
I
a
called
prank.
in. Yeah, I called in sick to work, and now I'm playing Kaiserreich, and that's gonna be so fun.
You're just gonna come in a Kaiserreich hoodie. Where did you get that? Did you
Yeah.
win that?
The conversation tomorrow is gonna be very great.
Just comes with a Kaiserreich flag and a brand new hoodie.
Yeah. Let's see if let's move up.
Oh, yeah.
We will kill the thingies.
so how do you think things are going so far? Good, bad,
I
indifferent?
think our strategy is mostly working so far.
Yeah.
The Netherlands are revolting.
We finally took Saigon after 2 years of fighting.
Oh man, I'm so happy to see Germany Stasia actually winning down there for a change. I'm so used to them just getting flattened.
It's briefly
Oh, I sent
third
them a ton of
national
guns.
volunteers, but I think they stopped microing them.
Yeah.
We would have expected more in the American Civil War. Like, we were doing moves, but the other factions kind of disappointed us with their volunteers. The Corpo didn't send any, so...
Yeah, Copro were... Basically, their entire faction was fighting for Vientiane against Qing and left Kuomintang, so I'm not that surprised that they didn't. Third International did try a little bit, but they just let themselves get overextended.
We have a good working relations with the Corpo. We helped Russia get back to the legate cities.
Yes, and I saw that you guys were supporting Anqing earlier as well against Kuomintang.
Isn't that what Reichspakt does? Because the other faction dies so fast? We're
Well,
not
I think you're
experts.
supposed to support League of Eight Provinces in Nanjing, but yeah, they died real fast this time. I have seen them win. I think the previous Kaiserreich Weekly tournament.
Oh, hey!
No. The
Yes,
previous
fired.
Kaiserreich tournament we won because we were the third international and we had the left Kuomintang to win, at least in our game. I don't know if that's the game is true.
I don't remember. Anyway,
we won once before.
we should probably get through the other factions as well, because I'm
Yeah.
watching the
Review.
clock ticking towards 1939. So thank you very much, Reichspakt. Looking forward to seeing what shenanigans you can pull off today.
We're looking forward to the winners interview later.
Yeah.
Of course.
20.
Yeah.
Let's move to our channel.
I almost left. I gotta see best ping.
Okay, so while those guys are
Did you say
heading
pin?
Yeah,
off,
pin
Yeah,
that unit,
pinning.
I'm checking.
Yeah, go moving.
then we will go and find the...
Took my ass.
Alright, I'm going to move them.
Wait, we're still in the stream. Wait.
Hello. Okay, so Reichspakt are done, so you can bring in the next group.
Alright, I'll do.
Okay, so that was the Reichspakt. We are going to go and see who is next. Germany just declared war on the Dutch? How could you? So we'll see who appears next, and we'll have a word with them as well. GA is not a player, no. Germany Stasia is just AI, but with volunteers. Oh, and Rommel is one of the greatest sea tank brigades in Asia. Interesting. Yeah, amphibious tanks with Rommel would be would be a good move. Because they count as special forces, amphibious tanks do. I mean, you've basically just given me an entire theme of a playthrough right there. I like it. Inordinately pleased that Bulgaria is doing stuff in most of my games to get clobbered. Yeah, in single player Bulgaria gets hammered. In multiplayer they tend to do quite well. Hello.
What's going on?
Oh, we have been moved.
Yes, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream channel.
Yes.
Hi, how you going?
So, do you want to introduce your team, which faction you're playing as, and then your individual nations?
Sure, go ahead, Necron, you're the faction
Yes,
leader.
I shall do it. My name is Black Necron, and I am the leader of the great team Lazarus here. That you know, name has a story in and of itself, because this team in itself didn't have that name originally. And I myself am also not the original team leader. Because what happened to this team is that basically half of their team disbanded beforehand. So whenever I got around to deciding that, oh, maybe I wanted to join this time around after all, because originally I didn't even want to, I found a team that was like half-staffed and named Parachal, which I have no
And
idea whatever that means.
Basically already dead. And so we have to come back to life.
And yeah, we got new players in, and we named it Lazarus because the team was clearly dead beforehand.
Mhm.
And that's the story to that one. The one that are with me here in that team is first off Rhino Resurrected here. He's playing the Union of Britain because we are playing the International, as I didn't mention before. Then we have Red One, who is currently playing our great Irish Socialist Republic.
Yes, I saw some of the early focuses that Ireland was doing. I haven't focused too much on it because I didn't want to give things away. But I approved of at least those opening moves.
Very, very much appreciated. Then we, of course, have the great Ammon that renamed himself after me on the Iberian Federation.
Oh, Ammo Necron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Extremely nice guy. And then we have over there the King of Pandas, who is playing the Socialist Republic of Italy.
Aha. And how do you guys think things are going so far? Are you happy with...
Oh, things are going fine. I think we have definitely taken the moral victory on the international stage. We have spread syndicalism to all corners of the world. We have won victories in Central America and Argentina. And we are still holding out in Vietnam, which is quite amazing.
Yeah,
Props
I've been...
to our Vietnamese brothers.
I will admit I've been rooting for the GEA for the whole time because they're one of my favourite nations in the game, but you guys are tenacious in that defence.
And we are also very keen on defending our brothers in Paraguay, They are still up and running against the awful imperialists and the Peru-Bolivian Confederation. And our early victories in the Chinese theater were, of course, appreciated, but that was not to last, as was sadly to be expected.
Yeah, you guys put up a heck of a fight for Left Komintang. It was just unfortunate that Japan just kind of decided, you know what, I'm going to get involved.
Yeah, we kind of expected that, honestly, but, well, at least for a time, the Chinese could, get the benefits of communism and syndicalism. Who knows, maybe that will return at some point. But,
I mean, you delayed the formation of China for a pretty long time, so I think you guys exceeded in your objectives there. I mean, winning would have been nice, but still.
I don't think we particularly delayed it. What we did was we effectively weakened Nanjing, right? The fact that Nanjing was separated for a while didn't really slow down tension. It sped it up.
Yeah, not really
But
that
we
much.
did make our armies a lot more professional in the meantime, though.
So, yeah,
We got a lot of experience from that.
we did pretty well, and considering that our motto is "Oh shit, here we go again, back to life," there isn't really much we can lose, considering this team was dead beforehand, anyways. So
Yeah.
we're going all the way.
One thing I've definitely noticed from this game is all of the factions, but you guys in particular have been really on it when it comes to the volunteers and sending troops and lend-leases and the likes out. And I'm really happy to see that, because I remember the first time I streamed one of these, like, nobody sent volunteers, and it was really strange.
Totally.
Very big mistake. I always
Yeah,
find it
we-
important to
We told each other we wouldn't be lazy.
definitely won't be lazy. We're doing full speed today.
And there it is, Indochina has
Oh,
finally
blessing.
fallen.
So yes, for the International, for the workers of the world, Commune of France declares, together with its brothers, that they shall free the world from imperialism.
Okay, definitely
And
some
at some
ambitious
point
goals.
defeat death, but we've done that already. We just need to export that to the rest of the world.
Sounds fair. Anyway, I should try to get through the other two teams as well before we hit 1939. Are you
Very
worried
sorry.
about the upcoming war, or are you feeling pretty confident about your position at the
I'm
moment?
feeling extremely confident.
Okay,
Yeah. I don't think we could have done anything different.
fantastic. All right, well, I'll let you get
Right.
back to your team, and good luck.
Thank you, Mordred. Have a good one.
Thank
You
you. Good day.
That was nice.
Yeah, you'll need to drag yourselves. Sorry.
Oh.
It was nice,
I'll
I
go
agree.
Lovely meeting you.
Okay, so that was the Third International. So we've still...
Next
Oh,
group.
yep, next group. So now we've got CoPro or Entente still to come. The Dutch kicked out the Queen. Wilhelmina is simply helping out their fellow... Wilhelm is helping a Wilhelmina. I didn't realise how close those names were, but you're right. Totalists are in charge. The Batavian Commune. They are at war with Germany, but Germany hasn't made any moves towards... Wait. Yeah. It's looking at GEA. They are at war. What is Germany waiting for? I wonder. How does one win? Most VPs? So yes, if you type in !chaos scores, it will show you the victory points and the hotspots that the teams are fighting over. Hello.
Hello.
Let your team filter in as well.
Thank you. Yeah.
More people are going into the beautiful correction centers for assimilationist purposes.
Yeah, CoPro are definitely doing very well at the moment. I've been watching with interest. Whoa, there's a lot of you.
They really just make you last. I can't
We
believe
actually have two people that are ghost playing from the sidelines. That's why we're doing so well.
Yeah, we have moral support.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So, do you want to introduce what team you are, which faction you're playing as, and then your individual countries?
Okay, I'll go last. I need to think of.
You need to think of an introduction.
Oh, what to say so I don't get from my war crimes. I mean, what war crimes?
Now get him banned off Twitch.
Well, we are the Brave Casuals. We're totally the best team here. We totally didn't just learn our nations like 3 days ago. That never happened.
What do you mean that? You're making it
It
sound
never
like it happened.
It never
like
happened.
That.
It never happened. It totally didn't. I totally didn't play Princely for the first time like 3 days ago.
I was going to say, I do absolutely love the fact that we've got pro-Australasian player playing in the Princely Federation.
Yes, for some reason I was convinced we were going to get the Entente, and I practiced Australasia about 50 times, and then we got the co-pro, and then nobody knew what we were playing. Only like 2 of us knew what we were actually playing, and then I was like, wait a minute, someone has to play Princely. And then me and EA, what do we do for it? We did a random
No, we did a
number
random
generator.
number generator. Best out of
Yep.
like 11.
Yep, and then I won
Lost.
10-9.
I lost.
and,
I had to play the Philippines.
Yep, he's on the Philippines whenever he gets here.
Also, I would like
But,
to draw your attention to our matching profile pictures. We worked very hard on them.
This
Yes,
is true.
I saw.
Yeah, we put so much effort.
Hard to see,
It's
but
all-
yes.
It's all about the style. It doesn't matter if you actually win the war, as long as you look cool fighting it.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like you gotta dress all your soldiers up in fancy hats as you send them off to die.
you guys have been doing pretty well in the wars themselves. I was watching Fentian fighting against Qing, and I was a bit concerned at first because I saw Qing were making big gains and then suddenly just turned around.
Well, no, it's there's a thing with the Fengtian-Qing war. If Fengtian loses its capital, there's an event where they can just call Japan in. So it's like you want to lose it because that way Japan can just come in, and then the United Front forms,
It's a
which
calculated
puts
failure.
all of the warlord cliques in one faction. So you
Well,
can just kill them all at
thank you
once.
for revealing our glorious strategy to everyone. Now everyone.
knows it already, except I mean the other factions already knew it. The other factions already knew it.
That's not a bad
I
thing if
saw-
you reveal those.
I saw that strategy.
Another filthy secessionist nation joins the cause. There we go.
For the
Nice.
record, they're complaining about me revealing it, except I already stole that strategy from
It's
a
not
different
they. It is
faction.
one person and
I-
only one person.
I don't think it's a particularly bad thing revealing a strategy, you know, after it's happened. I think that's,
what
okay.
I'm saying.
So how do you guys think the game's going so far? Are you confident going into the future?
Well,
It
I
definitely
only
could have been
fear
a lot
of
worse.
the Entente.
I have an incredible amount of unearned confidence in everything I do, and I think that translates well to this.
Yeah, also so far we accomplished all that we wanted, so yeah, I think that we're okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
more or less sums it up. It was a little touch and go with you didn't want to be in our tent when Feng Tian and Japan were fighting that war, but
Yeah.
we learned Japan and Army Micro do not mix.
I thought Japan did alright. Lots of naval invasions in the right spots.
Yeah, it's what happened.
They
after
probably
the
looked
naval
alright from the
invasions.
outside.
I mean, I gotta say, you guys look like you're in a really strong position. China, Japan, Siam, embiggened Siam, Princely Federation, like, those are some really big countries.
Yeah, Kopro is kind of like the strongest faction.
You forgot to
as
mention the
nation
biggest and most powerful and certainly
don't-
the best country to live in.
Shut
Oh,
up.
Philippines?
Has Russia
Yeah,
actually
you
done
didn't
anything?
even
I,
talk about the Philippines.
I
Boom,
I didn't see Russia has actually done anything yet. I think you just kinda
Actually, I
said
sent volunteers. I won the
he helped
Insulindian war.
me in India, and he also helped in Insul India. He got that to fire, which we didn't think that was going to fire. So that's also another very good thing.
Yes,
'Cause,
I did see that.
A lot of the other times, the Dutch East Indies will just join the Entente in its entirety whenever the Netherlands revolt pops off. But
Mhm.
the Insul India fired, so now we just have to. I don't know what we actually do with them, but we do something with them.
Where
I
And
can
yeah,
just eat them.
I was
where is
looking at
my
the map when I
brutal
was.
oppression law? There we go.
I was looking at the map as I was saying that. I was like, I know there's a fifth player. Who is it? Just like staring at Russia as I was thinking that.
I was helping actually. and,
He's so big that you actually don't notice him.
Exactly. He's just so
He's
massive.
just
just
hiding
like,
in
it's just
hiding in
there.
plain sight.
No, I'm just brutally suppressing political opponents. That's what I've been doing.
So just
Pretty
Russian
much.
things.
Just
I
Russian
have to get in my role as the big bad guy.
So of the other three factions, who are you most concerned about?
Entente, definitely Entente.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate them. Yeah,
I mean, it's
they're the
I don't know.
only-
I don't know if we hate them.
They're the only
That's
faction we haven't tried to make friends with.
It's a
Yeah.
very different game because usually you would have Entente India, but now CoPro gets India. So I am wondering how that's going to change things. Like, why would the Entente get involved, except maybe for Australasia?
Well, the way
There's
the victory
so many
points are set up,
points.
there's actually a lot of points in the Pacific Islands, which is why the Dutch East Indies and Insular India firing was super important. Like, both the Entente and the CoPro have a whole host of victory points in German East Asia and now Insular India.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so,
I'm aware that ticking time, trying to get all of these interviews done before 39 kicks off, so I'm going to have to race through and say thank you very much for talking to us, and all the best in the future.
Yes, and remember to ban anyone from your chat who disparages our strategy.
Also, anyone who says anything bad about Russia, ban him. And,
That's assuming that you guys have a strategy, right?
and,
No,
and
we
send
definitely
him
don't.
to,
Anyone
and
who
send him to Siberia.
insinuates we
for
don't
me.
have a strategy gets shot.
whoa.
Anyway, you'll have to move yourselves down to your chat again, and I will
Can you please move me? I'm microing.
Where is our chat? This server's got too many of them.
Can someone move me? I'm microing.
Oh,
That's
there
what-
it is.
Yeah, can you move him?
There I go.
I'll see if I can. Unfortunately, you can't scroll very easily.
Wait, never mind. I finished. Thank you anyway.
Okay, and then it is just me again. And we have one more group to do. Hello. Which is you guys. Entente.
Yeah. Hello there. Yeah, we are the glorious Entente. We will reclaim our lost homeland and kill the syndicalist filth.
Are the rest of your team joining us as well, or is it just going to be
No,
you?
it's just going to be me.
Okay,
because
cool.
They're talking about other things.
Fair enough. So yes, how do you think things are going with the Entente at the moment?
At the moment, they're going according to plan. We won the Civil War in good time. We managed to transfer New England to Canada and then back to USA, fully developed. It's all
Aha.
nice. It's all nice and lovely. The USA should start reintegrating all the states, and we should be on track. There hasn't been really any problems.
Chat was
Yeah.
wondering whether you would be giving New England back or not. I was just saying it's
Yeah.
not New England anymore, it's just England again.
Yeah, well, yeah,
New New England.
still it's New England.
Yeah, now it is.
But yeah, yeah, there's not a huge amount going on in the Entente because we weren't tearing our hair out with this war, fortunately.
Look, I'm just preparing to kidnap some people back to Brazil. I need some workers in my rubber plant.
I know you do.
So how do
I
you think the US Civil War went? I saw that Pacific states went down really quickly, but the others put up...
It's sketchy in the beginning. Sketchy in the beginning for sure.
Yeah, it was a bit sketchy because the Rice Pact. We did have agreements with the Rice Pact, and the Rice Pact proceeded to break them. So we had the Rice Pact and the Third International going after us.
But the way the CSA, like the way the volunteers in CSA stretched the CSA out, actually helped us because they went like all the way to like South Dakota, and like their front lines triple the size it normally would be. So all the divisions were then.
And it was very easy for us to break through.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, you pushed through to Chicago was nice.
Yeah, and then we intervened, took Philadelphia, Cleveland, Pittsburgh,
Also, we
and then
saved
capped.
all their guns because
Yeah.
like all the divisions, like, destroyed instead of being encircled. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is the first game that I've seen so far where the Entente doesn't get India. How do you think that's going to change things?
It does make the Entente a lot weaker, but it basically makes the Entente much more reliant on USA.
Yes.
Because
It's
it
hard
kind
to
of
say
feels
'cause-
like Australasia is now very isolated because they're kind of on their own
Yeah,
over there.
that's going to be, especially with Indonesia flipping CoPro and the location cities flipping CoPro. It's quite horrifying to be an
Yeah,
Australasian
there's
person
no
right
doubt
now.
that it's weaker, but not France and Brazil definitely slightly make up for it by having like giant buffs.
Mhm.
Like Dominion, like basically Brazil's like a discount Dominion of India because they have lots of the manpower and cheap guns.
And they're not also on a front line against like the entirety of the co-pro as
Yeah.
India usually is.
But the buff to the basically they had to buff the French Republic, or else the Entente had no manpower.
Mhm.
But the buff that they gave the French Republic actually makes the French Republic sort of not completely useless.
Basically they get to core Algiers and all that later in the game if they take Paris, but they change it so that you don't have to take Paris. You can just do the focus to get there.
It's a requirement for the Algiers conference. They removed that.
Yeah, so that's like if they have enough compliance in like Sudan, that's like 3 million manpower. Not 3 million manpower, but 3 million population.
Yeah.
Core.
Bulgaria just won against the Ottomans.
Anyway, if you want analysis of how
He's
it's
not
going,
allowed to take all that, but
right now, I'd probably say right now Copro is definitely in a strong position. Russians have misplayed a bit with their tank buff.
They just broke the rules.
Yeah, you might want to bring that up
Guys,
with the
just
refs.
informing everybody that the 10-minute break will begin in 3 minutes.
Okay.
I think there's a rope.
All right,
Yeah,
but we'll go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
But yeah, right now, I'd say Copro is definitely in a very strong position. Even if Russia misplayed a bit with their tank bonus, the fast India and China unification plays out for that. Second strongest, I'd say us, with the US being out of civil war in a rapid pace. Copro, I'd say Free Eye would be next on the list because they've just not really done that much. But number 4 would be Reichspakt, just because of a lot of their nations misplaying and them actively feeding the people they will be going to war with.
They're doing a little.
They invited
a little bit of trolling.
Basically, what happened is that they invited Russia back in the Legation Council. They voted for yes for no reason, because like Copro's going to still go to war with them no matter what happens.
I think they're hoping to delay that war though, so they can focus on Third International.
Yeah, but it's not going to work. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but they stabbed us in the back hard enough that
we don't fight them anymore.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
It's hard to say how we're going to help them.
Anyway, because I know the break is coming up and you guys probably want to discuss things before 39 comes about.
Yeah.
Good luck to you all. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Entente does. Very much looking forward to seeing War in the Pacific, which I'm expecting to be quite heated.
Yeah,
especially with all the victory points out there.
Yeah.
And also Australasia. I'm going to be watching you with interest.
Oh no.
We will be watching your career with great interest.
Yeah, my premiere into the competitive Kaiserreich scene is probably going to go down in flames, huh?
Yep.
Oh no.
It happens to everyone on this server.
Yep.
Good luck.
Alright. Cheers, Bobby.
You guys
Thank
will
you.
have to move yourselves down to chat because it's easier.
That's fine.
So yeah, good luck. Okay, so that was the Entente. That is the final of the 4 factions, and as you just heard, we will be going into the break very, very shortly. And then we'll be taking 10 minutes. I'll put on the timer to say it's going to be 10 minutes. I'm going to go make myself a sandwich or something, because I'm getting a little bit peckish. So take some time, get yourselves a new drink, grab a sandwich, biscuit, whatever, and then we will resume again in the 10 minutes once that break is up. And we will be on the verge of 1939, which is, I believe, when things can start to kick off. That is usually the rule. No player wars until 39. And I haven't actually checked the rules, but I'm guessing that's one of them. In fact, I think I'm going to quickly do that before we do go on this break. Tournament-specific rules. War. Oh man, there's a lot of things for war. I'm just going to search for 1939. Germany, Company of France may only declare war on each other after June the 1st, 39. Okay, so there's actually another 6 months in there that I had not realised, but that's fine. And there we go, we are now paused, so I'm going to start the timer for the 10-minute break. We'll see you all 10 minutes. Have a good break.